Some latest updates coming in from India. 10 coastal districts across India's Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh and Odisha are on red alert for Cyclone Michaung. Country's weather office was sounded warnings of extremely heavy rainfall that can range from 200 to 250 millimeters in the next 24 hours. The South Central Railways has cancelled at least 144 trains in wake of this cyclone. Now, life in Chennai has come to a complete standstill as water inundated in all major roads of the city. Commuters were spotted wading through neck-high water in the area as vehicles continued to collide with each other due to torrential waves. Rescue operations have begun around Chennai city to evacuate those affected. Boats were spotted with disaster response forces giving public service announcements. Since yesterday, rains lashed parts of southern India as the tropical cyclone began its approach. The region is now bracing for the cyclone to make landfall tomorrow. India's Met Office says that it is likely to move north and also intensify further to a severe cyclonic storm by today afternoon. The low pressure area was over the Bay of Bengal region. The system turned into a deep depression on Saturday. Now the Tamil Nadu state government has converted at least 400 private marriage halls to provide shelter for those affected. Chennai city's airport's operations have also been disrupted due to Cyclone Michaung. A grounded plane on the tarmac was spotted amid rain as stranded passengers stood waiting. People were also seen queuing up at check-in and ticket counters. Emergency food supplies for over 10,000 people are already being prepared and an additional 25,000 meals are being made available to the state's capital of Chennai. Rescue and relief teams of the Coast Guard, Army and Navy along with ships and aircraft have also been kept on standby. The National Disaster Response Force has made 18 teams available to Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh, Odisha and Puducherry, and 10 additional teams are kept as reserve in readiness relief camps. They are being set up and arrangements are being made to evacuate coastal regions if needed. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has assured the central government support to the affected states for rescue efforts. Authorities have issued warnings to fisher folks and the public to not venture out amid the approaching cyclone.
The sea will be more rough to very rough over Southwest Bay and West Central Bay and along the North Tamil Nadu, Andhra coast. Fishermen are next to 2 to 3 days. Fishermen are advised not to venture into this area for next 3 days.
The Michaung the name was suggested by Myanmar and it means strength or resilience. We are now being joined by a senior correspondent, Siddharth MP, on the phone line. Siddharth, what is the latest you have for us from Chennai?
So as it is, things aren't looking good here, Ananya. So there has been a slight deterioration because the rainfall hasn't stopped. Although the cyclone, as per the Indian Meteorological Department, we've understood that the cyclone has moved, I think, 90 kilometers northeast of Chennai, which is it's actually on track to move towards Andhra Pradesh over the next 24 hours. But at the same time, the cyclone has intensified. Now it is a severe class cyclone. So this is one level up. So we have to remember that the impact is also commensurate on the ground. There is, gusting winds of anywhere between 60 to 80 kilometers per hour. Heavy rainfall also continues, and this rainfall prediction for heavy to very heavy rainfall continues for Chennai and adjoining regions, with even extremely heavy rainfall predicted for some regions. Let's also remember the fact, to put this in perspective for our viewers, throughout the monsoon season, which is about 2 months or 2.5 months, large area receives anywhere between 30 to 40 centimeters of rain, 30 or 40. But you know what Chennai has seen over the last 24 to 36 hours is more than 25 centimeters of rainfall in just a span of 24 to 36 hours. So that's the kind of rainfall, quantum of rainfall that we've seen in Chennai as part of this cyclone and its aftermath. So that is what has led to this kind of flooding in several areas, be it the core city areas or be it even the areas that are slightly low-lying and towards the suburban side of the city. What we have to remember is that now the Indian Army is also deployed. Already the National Disaster Response Force is on the ground. In addition to that, the Chennai civic bodies, also taking part in the rescue and rehabilitation efforts. At the same time, there's also the police who are deployed, and now the Indian Army is also deployed. 120 plus personnel of the Indian Army 12 Madras unit who are based in Chennai already have been deployed for rescue operations. They are already on the ground. We're given to understand that they've rescued anywhere between 200 to 300 people from low-lying areas where flooding had already reached anywhere between 3 to 4 feet, and water had ingressed into several homes.
Right.
So those homes were unlivable. So in such conditions, the Army is also continuing the rescue operation. So that's the prevailing situation. As it is, things don't look very good and encouraging because the rain has not shown any sign of stopping at this point in time.
All right, Siddharth, thank you so much for getting us all those updates from Chennai, and we hope that you are safe and sound.